There, double stream.
Woo!
Double stream all the way across the sky. You whoa, yeah, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, whoa, wee, whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm actually wearing that shirt right now.
Really?
The, not the double rainbow, but the, Crash Bandicoot whoa.
Where the fuck did you get that? I need that right now.
Do you wanna, wait, if you're on my stream, I can show you it.
Okay, hold on, let me get there.
Oh, yeah. Check out, oh wait. I gotta turn off these settings. Check out this fine garment apparel of the whoa.
Please, I'm here. Let me see this.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Only by yours truly's.
I need that right now.
Wow.
I need it. It's fucking beautiful. I love your ability to take the most like simple things and just like turn them into something horrible. Like, it's great. Right. So will you be affected by Hurricane Irma?
Yes. Maybe. I don't know. Depends on where it goes.
Oh yeah.
It's gotta make it all the way up to New Jersey though.
I think you're gonna be fine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, it's horrible. Like we're not in like the direct path of it, but it's as big as the state, so everyone's fucking panicking and just going insane. And it's horrible.
I don't. It's like every year, Florida forgets how to handle a hurricane.
You know, that's what I don't get. Like we've had, Florida is just hurricanes. It's what we have. It's what we do. Like, here's a funny story. I work at a pet store, dude, and this guy like barged in the door. He's like, "Do you guys have any water?" And we're like, "No." And he goes, "Oh," and like ran right back out. And I'm like, "What the fuck, dude?"
Get a couple of pitchers and fill up your water from the tap. Good God.
I know, or fuck, just get tea or soda, something. You don't need, like, what I'm doing is I bought a trash can today and I'm gonna fill that bitch with water. Like, it's all you need.
Let's get a couple of 2-liter bottles of fill it up with, get your Brita filter, fill it up with water.
Yeah. He's still animating Ricky.
Ricky Berwick, yeah.
Is it like for commission or is it just cuz?
I think both, kind of. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll announce on Twitter that I'm streaming.
Oh, I saw you were doing that, the Scribble Kibble BAP.
Oh,
Were you playing and animating for... Oh, you did? Really? What the fuck?
Yeah, I finished it. I did, very quick, animation.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah.
Why the fuck do I work so slow? Do I just suck?
Well, I just did your classic... Here, I'll just show you what I did. It's not... As far as like animation wise and complexity of animation, it's really, really straightforward.
Really?
Yeah, I did the most simplest thing I could think of.
Is it on your stream?
Yeah. Oh wait.
Oh, okay.
That's
Okay.
Hang on. Is this it's laggy when I play it right there, and then VLC player doesn't do the play. That's it.
Okay.
It's really, really straightforward animation.
It is, but god damn. How are you so smooth? How do you do this?
Yeah, okay, there you go.
It's beautiful.
That's really straightforward.
My lord.
I wonder if I should make Ricky Berwick's cat into like this furry.
You should, like with muscles and pecs and everything. Like,
oh, no.
Absolutely. What is his cat's name? I never knew this.
I don't know. Oh yeah.
Huh?
Just drawing his cat.
Oh.
Furry.
Yeah, you need to give him just like pure muscle abs. Wait, is it a girl or a boy? I'm starting to think it's a girl, 'cause I'm seeing tits, so...
Yeah.
Now I know.
I gotta draw anthro legs, hang on. I'm not experienced in drawing... Oh, wait. They have shorter thighs if it's anthro legs, right?
Why are you asking me? Like, trying to say I'm a furry Pika, or... No, they have, I guess, shorter thighs and, big feet. You have to draw big feet.
Like that? Oh, yeah! Look at that.
Mmm.
Mmm.
It's delayed, I don't see it yet, but I'm sure it's great. It looks a little bit like Mewtwo.
Shit. Well, I don't draw furries that often, so...
Why, you gotta get with the fandom. So what you have to do now is have the big feet, and you have to draw a big fluffer tail.
Like that, yeah.
Big fluffer tail and big ears.
And then, oh, let's put on some music.
It's beautiful. I'm loving the face. Absolutely gorgeous.
This looks so bad.
It's like she's about to take a nice poop.
Yeah, she's about to take a nice poop.
And she's just like, oh, should I do it?
No, it's like yeah, like she's looking at you for reassurance. Like you walked in on her, and she's like currently pooping, but she's like, no, it's fine, you can stay. You can watch.
just stay.
Just stay.
It's like that
I'm not embarrassed. You can stay. You can watch me poop.
that one video, I think it's a porno, but there's a guy in the bathtub and this girl is like a lifeguard. Have you seen that?
No.
Oh my god. This guy's in a bathtub and she's just like, I'm a lifeguard. You'll need me. And he's like, but I'm in a bathtub. She's like, no body of water is safe without a lifeguard. It's funny, speaking of pooping and watching, I have a friend who told me that she enjoys pooping and holding hands with her boyfriend while she poops.
Mr. Topic Draw says, I love your animations. Thanks.
Yay! I probably should watch my chat. I think that'd be a good idea. Everybody's leaving me and they hate me. That's fine.
And I'm doing a warm-up sketch.
Oh, that's a thing?
Yeah.
There's so much I have to learn. Yeah, so I kind of heard a little bit on your last stream, but like, how was BronyCon? I heard the story of just what happened that one time, but like, how was it this time?
That was good. Very enjoyable.
That's good. Like, are there any other cons you'd go to?
Probably going to HasCon this weekend.
Where's that one?
It's in Rhode Island.
Is it for anything in specific or just like just whatever?
Really going because my boss is going, and I thought it was gonna be like political reasons.
Oh.
I just kind of don't want to go.
It's fine. I'll go for you. I can pass off as you. It'd be fine.
And I'm drawing.
So Sam B Dog just said cake farts. I love it. Cool. Like, I just imagine a guy like holding cake by his ass and just farting and frosting just going everywhere.
I'm just drawing random stuff and it's coming out pretty good.
I just checked.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, let's put on some feet paws right there.
That's like, let's try to. So she's pooping and saying it's okay, and he's just like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, he's like catching it. He's like,
no.
Give me some of that.
Oh, you're going too fast. Wait, I can't.
I can't. I can't get all of it.
Oh my god, it's disgusting.
Dude.
That's like, that should be a meme, that face. Just oh, no, it's okay. Just...
He's like, yeah.
Like, oh yeah, it's so close. Like, ah, I'm gonna catch it.
Yeah.
Like, it's like she's blowing butterfly kisses. Ah, his mouth's open. No.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I was just doing warm-ups.
I feel like you should have like a secret frame and have that as like your secret frame. Just keep that there.
Yeah. Let's keep going. Let's keep going with these poses.
Yeah.
I'm on a roll here.
Oh no, what have we done?
Never good when you draw a leg like that up in the air.
This is gonna be a great drawing. I can already tell.
You can already tell. Oh man, this is gonna be good.
Yeah.
When you have two paws.
Spread eagle. Jesus Christ. So yeah, we need to have a story as to what exactly is going on in this picture.
Wait, hang on. It'll all make sense.
Okay. In due time. All the pieces are coming together. Hi, Insanity, what's up? Just keep checking back. Oh, what are you doing? I look away for 1 second, and it's just, what are you doing? Damn it, I left you alone for 5 minutes! What happened? Oh, I can't stop it!
Hey, man. A doggy doesn't have opposable thumbs. It's gotta.
So what is he gonna do?
It's gotta clean. It's gotta clean its.
See, at first I thought you were gonna have
No.
like that wasn't the dog. That was someone else, and the dog was just going ham.
No. This is the dog. Yum yum.
So it's not so bad. The dog's just cleaning himself. It's fine.
Dog just cleaning himself.
It's fine. Hygiene is very important. Oh god.
Oh god, if Arshad is in here watching me draw this shit.
Who?
A&B Animation Academy.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, but his tail like all proofed up and everything. Like he's getting in there.
Oh yeah, he's he's getting. He's taking further.
It's absolutely fantastic. And he just got Ricky next door, just whatever. It's fine. Oh god, now what are you doing? I'm gonna guess you're doing a butt scoot, aren't you?
Yeah!
Yeah! Butt scoot!
Oh man, dog's got an itchy butt. It's gotta scoot along.
He's having some problems with his anus lately. Oh my god.
He's gonna have big jowls. Oh god, he has a little tiny head. Let's redraw that. There you go, the big jowls. He's got his chest. Here comes his shoulder.
Yeah, you should have like his face just like, oh yeah!
Nah, I kinda have him like still have his neck really small. I think it's, yeah, there you go. It's a big booty dog. Look at that.
Oh yeah, there we go. See, this speaks to me because my dog's having like issues with his asshole currently, so this artwork just speaks to me.
Oh yeah, he's leaving a stain.
Like, you don't know what is life until you have to give your dog an enema. It's terrible.
Oh gosh, you have to like express their anal glands.
Oh,
that's
like
the worst.
It's not. And what makes it worse is like he makes eye contact with you. Like, what are you doing to me?
This is my dog. Play with that dog. Play with that dog.
Absolutely.
Gross. Gross dog.
Let's see. What kind of dog is that?
I don't know.
She's all fluffers. It looks like a German Shepherd. Something
It's
or other.
a Chow and German Shepherd mix. Let's
Ooh,
just keep
nice.
going. Let's keep going with these drawings.
Oh my god. I feel like I need to retaliate and I need to draw with you. I'm gonna do this. You already got the butt scoot, so that my idea's out.
Nintendo music? Sure. It's dirty. Yeah, it's a doggy.
Good. It's cute. Very mobile doggy. So like percentage-wise,
Not a lot. I'm gonna redraw Ricky Berwick's pose. I'm gonna try a different pose.
wow, what's wrong with the other one?
It's not dynamic enough because like I have like really dynamic poses going on. Ding, 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 ding. Alright, and so I need like a good pose for him, for Ricky Berwick when he's on his scooter. So
which, not gonna lie, the other day I watched the Powerpuff Girls movie and God, it's a good movie. Like when I was like a little kid, I was like, oh, cool, this is cool. Then like, as an adult, I'm like, oh my lord, this is fantastic. Yeah, what made you Powerpuff Girls themed, by the way?
Huh? Oh, Triforce Films, I think. I have to remember his character model. Wait for him. Okay, that's too wide of a chin.
What the fuck?
Drop it.
I hate Flash. I hate it. There's a tiny opening, so let's just cover the whole big ground.
This is a certified hood classic.
Oh my god, what do you think just happened? So what's after Ricky?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I decided after this meme, I don't know why I'm so good. I don't even know why I do memes. I think they're fun at first, and then I hate them as I'm going. It takes me like 20 years just to do one, which like everyone else apparently it just takes like 2 seconds. Nope.
Nobody is going to save you now.
I was thinking after this meme, I'm gonna go ahead and do my series finally.
We are number one.
Hi, Dragonflight, how are you? I will not join your GTA 5 live DLC. I have to say, I think I'm good at drawing dicks. Yeah, that's one of my talents, my many talents.
Oh, I'll show you. I'll show you how to draw. So here's a tutorial in drawing for all those who. So what you do is you draw a shape like this, and then you can add the nose and ears. And you add little feet down here, and then you made a cat. Isn't that great?
Yeah, it's really good.
It's a really good cat. It's really simple.
But cats have hairy legs, don't they?
What? Oh, they have plenty of hairy legs. So you wanna put some hair down there.
And then do cats drool or no? That cats don't do that, right?
Well, they have blowholes on top, and they.
Oh, you're right.
So they can breathe underwater.
Oh,
so
you're
sometimes
right.
they spit the water out on top from their head.
Okay. I can't believe I didn't know that. I'm just so silly. And aren't their necks really veiny too? It's kind of weird. So dumb. Now I know cat anatomy. Thank you. Now I know. Let me even see, like, where it's even at. What are we doing now, Irma? Hurricane Irma, here's Puerto Rico, Florida. It's like, oh, here's the path of Irma. It's going to cover the entire state of Florida. Oh, cool. Cool. There's nothing like this. Oh lord, we got fucked.
I don't think that's a good angle for this.
It's okay to me.
Yeah, I gotta lay out some perspective lines.
We got another one.
Let's have it go off to the side a little bit. Like over here. Yeah, okay.
Fucking pull her in, you bitch. Fuck.
Oh, the music is loud compared to my voice. There you go.
Oh, Jesus. That's like the best name. There's a guy in my comments that says his YouTube name is Chubb. Absolutely wonderful. Oh yeah, the green screen dankness.
I'm trying to think of how a scooter's gonna be. I mean, this is a good pose right here for the scooter. Let me try a different pose. So for those of you who don't know, in the world of animation, this like pose is gonna be like a defining pose for this entire shot. So you want to try like everything that you can do. So I did more of like an action-y pose, like he's coming into battle. Let's try what else I can do. So
like good fucking luck, because like I cannot draw inanimate objects to save my life. So luck to you.
So let's try like more like a John K kind of pose. Like a cow and chicken. I don't know. John K wasn't on cow and chicken, but let's do like cow and chicken kind of pose, where his belly's kind of up like that.
Dude, I miss Cow and Chicken. I miss just all shows like that.
Dude, what is up with the Magic School Bus? Like,
okay. All I heard was that it's her sister. Is that?
No. I'm just talking about the visual style of it. It's just so bad. It's so bland. They don't even try to have like different body types with the kids. It's all just like reusing the same model.
I haven't seen this, so I'm looking right now. Ew! What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
That's like
the
those,
colors.
like, fucking...
The colors are dull. They're not as vibrant. Like, it's not.
You know why? Because that's cheap. That's why. Dude, ew. No, it looks like those like internet games like that are on like kidsonthecomputer.com. Like those like those little internet games, like the Barbie games. That's what that looks like. Ew. And like, is this gonna like, is it legit, or is it like they're trying something and then it's not gonna work?
I don't know. I'm gonna have Ricky like lick the top of his teeth.
You have to. That's what he does.
Oh, he's gonna be like, ooh, yeah.
La 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 la.
La la la. The guy sends me gross pictures.
Does he really?
So he's. I'll show the stream the conversation with Ricky Berwick. So he yells at me for like releasing like snapshots, and then I tell him this is like my cocaine. My motivation is to continue with this cringe project. It's like, but I get lower like so it's completed, and then I'm just like, "Urgh." And he's, trust me, take my hand, son. And it's gross. It's gross, Ricky.
God.
No more spoilers, but you can stream it. That's it, young man. And then I just post angry kitty. It's just like, but
fantastic.
It's good hand reference. I'll use that for the future.
I think that's just what I needed. Thank you.
Actually, no. I have been asking for reference of his hand.
Oh my god. That's so fucking crazy.
But this is a fun project.
I bet. Well, if you could meet one animator on YouTube, who would you want to meet?
Oh, I already did.
Who?
I wanted to meet Harry Partridge.
You did not get to meet him.
Oh, even better. I met him at Pikapetey, and I approached him, and I was like, Harry! And he was like, and he turns to me and he says, oh, hey, PD, what's up? And I'm like, isn't it so funny that you and I were working on the same concept together, where I had a character spinning into the void, twisting and spinning into the void, and then you released an update video, and his character, spins and twists into the void. That's so funny we were working on the same concept. And he goes, no, I saw your Cool Cat animation, and I was like, oh, that's what I'm gonna do. And so, I inspired Harry Partridge, and I was like, oh, yeah!
Oh my god, that's awesome. I would want to meet Oni.
Oh, I met Oni, too.
You did? Oh my god! Please tell me all about him.
Oh, he's thin.
He's thin.
And I met a lot of the animators. We all met at Pico Day.
That's cool. All you had to say about him was he was thin. I love it.
Oh, I asked him to draw me a cat, and then he drew me this gross-looking abomination.
You can't expect any less from him. That's just what he does. Alright, so then have you met... What about, Aaron Hansen?
No, I've not met him yet.
Well, I mean, is he even an animator anymore? Or is it just all Game Grumps?
I think he helps out with Ross on, I think he helps out with Ross on his, one show that he's making.
Yeah, Game Grumps, right?
No. Gameoverse. I think he helps out with Ross making Gameoverse. But Aaron's so busy all the time. Aaron kind of...
Yeah, I know, and everyone...
Aaron kind of achieved his dream. He always... I know him for a long time he talked about, making video games. And he made... And he basically made... I mean, he didn't make it, but he financed Dream Daddy. Which...
Yeah, and everyone yells at him oh, make more animation there. Well, if that's not what he does... Dude, let him do what he wants to do.
I think he's got something good going for him. He's got Star Bomb, he's got all this other stuff. Animation just can eat up so much time, and it's so much better just to pay people to make animations for you.
Yes. Yes.
Here, make my idea and I'll pay you to make it. And then I'll just take all the credit.
Okay.
Just pull a Seth MacFarlane.
Oh, shots fired.
Well, Seth MacFarlane pays rather well.
Oh, yeah?
I'm gonna draw the torso next. Actually, I don't like how this entire drawing's coming out. I'm gonna delete it.
I hate when that happens. Or, you start off so great, oh, this looks good, and then, just 2 seconds later, nah, no, it's gone.
Need your opinion on the 4th upcoming Powerpuff Girls, please. I have not seen the 4th Powerpuff Girls.
What do you mean the 4th? Like the series that they're making?
Oh wait,
Or
wait.
that they
There's
made?
no. There's a shoehorned ethnic Powerpuff Girl. So they can check mark. They can check mark their diversity box.
Stop. Like, they've done enough for the Powerpuff Girls. The fuck? So you're just gonna let the hurricane hit you? I mean, I don't have a choice, but I can't evacuate, guys. Seriously. I hate people are just like, oh, just get out of here. Okay. Want to pay for my ticket, or,
With Delta price gouging.
Mm-hmm. Like, literally, like, everyone is, like, even at work, everyone's, like, leaving. Like, no one came into work today because they're like, fuck this, I'm out. And they're just like, why are you wanting to stay? Just leave. I'm like, well, where the fuck do I go, first of all? Yes, I have a car, but there's no gas. Literally, we've run out of gas here. I had to get up at 3 in the morning to go get gas. Yesterday.
That one psychopath says, "What do you think of animation on YouTube?" It's dead.
Yeah.
Unless you're willing to do stories accompanied by a few drawn images here and there, it's pretty much dead. Like, true animation is dead on YouTube.
Yeah, because there are so many people that are just amazing and they just don't get noticed at all.
It takes too long for I mean, you got the animators, like, I mean, unless you do a very, very specific style that's easy to output a lot of content, and that's why I like Dominic's and Odd One Scout and Jaden Animations and all of those channels. They kind of look like the same. They have a very, very similar style. It's like the only style that can work. But like the style of like short films, visual short films, they don't work anymore.
Which really sucks.
Yeah, I love like, you know, all those student films that you see like come out of CalArts and stuff. Like, I love those.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
that's the type of animation I like. Not the let me tell you about my first job, or let me tell you about the worst teacher I had.
And it's crazy because there are some that are so good, and and they only have like yeah, they can have like 100-something thousand views, but like sometimes they're so fucking good they need more, they need millions, and it sucks because there's so much time and effort put into it.
That
and
one
you can tell.
psychopath says, that makes me really sad, like, dream of doing animation on stuff, but it makes me sad knowing that you're never getting views. Dude, if you're doing animation solely just to get views, you're doing it for all the wrong reasons.
Absolutely.
If you're forming a channel on YouTube and you're like, I'm gonna do animation because I really want a lot of views, stop. There are other ways of getting lots and lots of views on YouTube. All you have to do is like cruise around on the recently uploaded videos and just look for people filming their dogs and then put it into a compilation.
Oh, yeah. My top 10 favorite dog breeds. Yeah, you want
I
to.
mean, heck, there's a channel with a
animate on
guy
YouTube.
stomping on eggs, and it got wildly popular.
Oh my god, you're right. I'm gonna do a nude at 1 million.
The one psychopath says, no, I have stories and stuff, and I draw a lot. I really dream of just putting my art out there and stuff. Now what's stopping you? Like, where is
Just
it?
do it. That's the thing.
The
If you're not worried about views,
where is all your stories? And you say you dream of doing it. You can. It's so easy these days. Just upload it.
that's the thing. Like, if you're not worried about the views, then just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. And then, you know, if the views come, then then it's like a win-win. Like, you get your shit out there, and people see it, and people like seeing it.
I don't know about this pose. I mean, this pose is pretty epic. That pose is not. Oh shit, I kind of did it in between here. Like, I'm gonna try to make this pose a little bit more, like, ghoulish, though. Like, he's hunched over. Like, this seems too... I don't want to say this because it's gonna sound mean, but it's kind of true. This pose right here that I have seems a little bit too able-bodied for Ricky Berwick.
I was waiting for you to say it.
It seems a little bit too able-bodied, but I want to have, like, this relatively pose, but just... with Ricky's unique anatomy.
I was waiting for you to say it.
Dude, that's why I took this, because it's like he has such a unique anatomy.
He does. I mean, it's a challenge. So, like, did he tell you what he wanted?
The best advice I have for you is that what you're doing right now is that you're so worried about making animation, you're actually paralyzing yourself from actually making animation because of your mind.
I totally agree.
Your mind, you think it has to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't even have to be good.
Just do it. You just do it and then learn from it.
You have to what we call in the industry, I work in the industry as a professional animator, right? And what we have a saying is that you have to fail faster. You have to make mistakes faster. You have to learn from your mistakes faster, because if you sit there and you overthink things, then nothing is ever going to get done. Because you'll paralyze yourself and you're like, well, I can't do that because it won't be good. I can't do that because it won't be good. Or I can't do that because it won't be good. Next thing you know, an hour's passed and you haven't done anything.
Yeah, and guess what? Like, not every animator just started animating was fantastic at it. Everyone, like, sucked at animation at first, but then they kept practicing and got better.
See, you're watching me work through something that I don't even know how to draw. I'm just doing it. I'm like, I don't like that. Okay, this pose failed, I'm scrapping that. This pose, I don't like it, let's scrap that. I kind of like what I did here, but let's refine it a little bit. That's the method that you have to go through.
Right, and pretty much just doing it in general.
I mean, you know, I've all, like, I started out with this pose, I was like, I don't like that pose, let's try this pose, now I don't like that pose, let's try this pose. I'm clearly not getting it, so let's spend a little bit drawing a cat, and drawing a cat catching a poop, and dog licking bum, and dog scooting a bum. Okay, let's go back to Ricky Berwick, and I banged out this one. I was like, wow, that's really cool. But let's see what else I do. No. Okay, let's go back to this one.
Sounds like a very productive life.
That's basically how you do it. Just have fun with it. And then if you're like, well, what I'm drawing is not coming out the way I want it to draw, then draw a dog licking its butt. I mean, that's what I did. No one cares. Dog licking its butt. And I drew it, I laughed at it, I thought it was funny, but I was like, damn, I really like these paws. I'm gonna save these paws right there, because those are nice paws.
It looks so nice.
Looks so nice.
They did look very
That's
nice.
how you do it. You just can't... The more you think about what you're doing when you're drawing, the more you're gonna paralyze yourself.
Same thing as like if you think like no one's gonna like it, or if you think you're not good, you're not gonna be. If you think you're not good, then you're never gonna be good.
Most of the time, what I find is that the general public like my shit posts more than what I actually spend time on.
Oh yeah, it's the memes. People love memes.
Like, if I think, oh, this is stupid, no one's gonna like it. Everyone likes it. And I'm like, what?
Mm-hmm. Like, what's one example that you thought like no one would like, and then everyone likes from your videos?
How do you draw paws so well, bro? I don't know.
You just do.
Maybe I have a thing for paws.
Oh.
I don't know. No, I really don't know. But I know that you can always tell an artist what their thing is by how much time they spend on a particular part of the body. So that's why I'm all like weirded out in myself, because I'm like, oh god, that means I'm into paws. What?
I mean,
like, okay, you can always tell the artist who are either a boob guy or an ass guy, because all the females that they draw either have ridiculous large boobs or nice thick asses.
so yeah, you like paws, dude.
And then eventually you'll run into like some weird artists like Zonk Punch, and they're definitely a feet guy, because all of the characters that they draw have like soft feet.
I have never paid attention.
Oh my god. So now you know this. Watch the way artists draw, like especially humanoid characters, and whatever you could tell that was spent the most time on in the body, because it's like perfectly drawn and has a little bit more detail than the rest of the character. That's their thing.
So then, like, I'm a bit concerned because Oni is like dicks and nipples, so
Yep.
he draws those as perfect every time.
Yep.
So now I know. See, now I'm a little paranoid. Like, what the fuck do I draw that's really good? I don't know.
PP, sorry if this is an annoying question, but do animators get paid enough to be financially stable?
I certainly fucking don't.
Independent animators, no. Animators on YouTube or independent animators, no, they don't. But working for a studio, yes, you can have a decent middle class life. That's basically it.
A decent middle class. A decent okay life.
Yeah. You gotta play your cards right, though. I didn't go to expensive art school. I avoided being straddled with debt. And so by 24 I was debt free, so I don't have any debt, and so I have my day job, and then after my bills are paid, I have some spending money, and then I put some into savings, and then that's it. That's all you can ask for. So
That's pretty much it. That's what you do.
That would all go away if I had to support a kid, though.
Oh, yeah.
Turn the air on.
Windows, it's freezing outside.
Pollen. I will die.
It's like
Freezing.
But pollen,
Jesus.
I will die.
He will die.
but pollen.
Yeah, you want to see an angry Pete that gets no sleep? I don't think so.
So I overheard it's freezing. What is freezing for you guys right now?
Probably like, well, it's freezing for her. I don't know, colder than it normally has been, but it's also grass pollen.
Oh.
I will absolutely die. I can't walk outside to my car without like sneezing profusely.
Really? It's terrible.
And then people are like, "Well, you can always get like allergy medicine." That doesn't work. That doesn't do shit when you're trying to sleep at night.
Yeah.
That would be like, yeah. I gotta redo this face. It's a bad face. I'll do it later.
He looks so determined.
Yeah, I don't like. Alright, I'm just gonna steal this face from here that I did. But delete all of the body.
Robin, why are you so triggered? I have a triggered butter over here. Why are you so triggered?
Ricky Berwick is a guy who looks like you took a baby and you wring like a wet rag. You just wring out the baby and you twist the body and you just let the baby grow into a guy. That's Ricky Berwick. He is like the most deformed, twisted person I've ever seen, but he knows this. And
yeah, like he makes fun of himself.
He makes fun of himself, and he's a comedian because of it. He's an entertainer, and he basically plays it up, and it's hilarious.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's fucking hilarious.
And so another animator friend of mine made a cartoon intro that's Ricky Berwick, but with SpongeBob. And so now I'm doing Ricky Berwick, but with Powerpuff Girls.
Is this available for the public to see?
Yeah, it's on this Twitter page. He was also on like Tosh.0 and stuff.
Really?
Yeah. It's funny because in Tosh.0 they play it where they played up that like Ricky kidnaps Tosh and ties him up and drags him back to his like creepy playhouse.
Oh my god!
It's hilarious.
Alright, what would be a normal just YouTuber you'd want to meet? Or like someone you already have met?
Michael from Vsauce, I think would be really fun, and the Vlog Brothers. But also, I mean, I already met Freddie Wong, so that's cool. I met the people from Coriel Digital. I don't know if they'll ever remember me, but I Alright, and then his other leg's gonna be sticking up out here, because that would be funny. The little knobbly knees.
How do you feel about, like, Big Jugger Nuggets?
Yeah, Floofy Goat, if you draw a butt and show it me at BronyCon 2008, I'll totally sign it. Dude, someone in BronyCon, they were animating a sketch that I did a year ago, and they showed me, like, animation progress on it. I was like, holy shit, that's, like, that random sketch that I storyboarded out, like, a year ago.
That's awesome.
Spicy Boy says, I ate everything, if that's possible. I don't know, like, he's, like, English, like, UK English, so I don't know quite sure if he would be thrilled to meet me, or if that's just his Britishness coming through. Where they're just like, oh, nice to meet you. But, like, inside they're, like, fan screaming, they're fangirling, but they're, like, all British people are, like, reserved. I don't know if they're actually, like, genuine interested in meeting you.
I feel the same way. I have a British friend, and, like, I can never just tell, like, I can't tell with her.
Like, if they're really, really into something, they'll just be like, oh, hey, had you heard about that thing? Yeah, it's really interesting.
Quite
Quite good, yeah. I'll just have his, like, deformed hand like that.
I love his fucking little socks.
Yeah.
He looks like he's on the prowl, dude. He's like, yeah.
Cool. That's good. That's good. That's good.
That's good. Very good.
Yeah, I'll take that. It's like he's on the prowl, like, ugh. He's on the prowl with his, like, his iPhone and his Twitter account, and he's gonna like reply to every single thing. Because let's put this elbow back here. So let's stick it out here. And there's this knobbly elbow. And it kind of goes like that. And so his hand. Yeah, that looks too gross.
Like, don't overdo it now.
That's too crippled. We can't have him that crippled. We need Ricky Berwick at least a marketable.
Of course.
How else are all the little children going to buy toys of Ricky?
Oh my god.
Remember, advertiser friendly. Gotta make it advertiser friendly. Just big old ad. Appetizer friendly. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Appetizer friendly.
What's funny is this looks legit. Like he's like using it like, as a stilt, like just to like to leapfrog out of there.
Why is Keemstar there? Because Ricky annoys the crap out of Keemstar. Oh, it looks weird though.
Let me see what you're. Let me see. Delayed. He's jumping on the scooter, right?
Yeah.
It looks like he needs his, like he has no body, like his head's too big.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Let's try something else. I accidentally drew over the original sketch, so I don't have his body with the original sketch, but that's fine.
No.
What to do? Okay, so... Oh, I know. Okay, so he's gonna be holding... I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna be holding his phone with this arm. Okay, so that's what he's doing. Yeah, so he has his phone with this arm, and then this hand up here is gonna be like having his finger ready to go.
Yes.
Because he's gonna start mass replying to some tweets, man.
Yes, and keep
And
his tongue out.
That's what he's doing. So his arm is back like that, and he's ready to go. He's ready to go with this mass tweeting. And yeah, that's what Ricky Berwick does. He's got his tongue out. And okay, yeah, his back goes like this. So now we have his back, and then we can have his legs just kind of like come out here. Yeah, that's a good pose.
Yes.
Okay, so let's. Yeah, that's perfect. Awesome. Okay, cool. So this leg is forward. See, people, this is how you figure out poses.
Just fucking draw it.
You just gotta keep drawing it, and then you assess it, and then you go, well, how can I make it better? And then you assess it again. So this foot's gonna be forward. The sock. What do you guys think about this process? I don't know how many of you like watch other animators or artists on streams. Did they ever go through this process, or does it look like they just draw the first thing that comes and call it a day?
Honestly, I think everyone is completely different.
Like, do you ever see an artist work, or at least an animator, like work with a drawing till they get like the one that they think is the best? Because I know I've seen a lot of these memes and map animators. They just use like Paint Tool Sai, and they just like they have a formula for what they draw, and they just like they stick to that. You ever see that?
Yeah. Like you can tell they just draw whatever. Like even if they have like an onion skin or like the layers and whatnot, like they don't use it. So like if they say they're drawing fur, it's all just wonky as hell.
The biggest spot that I can find is when they when they turn the character's head, and it looks like the when they turn the character's head, and the hair kind of stays in the same place.
Oh yeah, it drives me nuts, dude. It's like, just, yeah, animation, it takes forever. Just don't be lazy with it, because if you're lazy, it's gonna show you're lazy.
Well, we see that, like, cause yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, he's ready to go. It's good.
Yes.
It's good. I like this. I like this pose. All right, so what we can do. Okay, so here's the thing we can do. Put it up on a new drawing right up here. Get rid of all these. Hey, Sullenbow, just stopping by to say hi to the thick Pikachu, by the way. Super chat thing. How much money do you actually get? What earns a share? Seems suspicious. So I get 70% of what's sent on Super Chat. YouTube takes like 30, which is bullshit.
I agree.
But Super Chats help the stream, because the more Super Chats that come through, YouTube is just like, oh man, this stream's making money. Start recommending it everywhere.
Is that really how it works?
Yeah.
No. And like, Super Chat is just basically like your name appears on the top for a while. Is that?
Yeah.
Because I've gotten a couple, but I've never fully knew like what exactly they did.
So I normally Super Chat. I go on a like a massive stream sometimes, and I like spend $5, and I'll consider that's advertising for my channel, like spending something on advertising. And I'll Super Chat. I'll be like, "Hey, I make cartoons. Please sub."
That is terrible. I mean, it kind of worked though, because someone did that to me. They gave me like $2, like sub to my channel. I'm like, okay, why the fuck not?
Yeah. See, you can self-advertise easily if it's a Super Chat, because people are like, I don't. Well, he gave me money, so you can type whatever you want.
Yeah. Do you get that a lot on your streams? Like a lot of people like begging.
Well, I have a massive blacklist for what you can and cannot type on the channel. So
Really?
A lot of people are getting, probably they think that they're blocked. Here, just for an experiment. Let me pull up my blacklist real quick. Make sure it's updated.
Good God, dude.
Yep. And now the floodgates. Now the, there you go. Blacklist is gone. So now, sometimes, I did it before, and now it just can get, like, super chaotic. I've seen Nintendo's blacklist of words. It's funny.
Really?
Yeah. You can get it online. Someone found the naughty Nintendo naughty list.
So I didn't know you could do that. That's like the one thing I can't stand, like when I am live streaming, is just like people who are just like, they just are begging for anything, like oh, please see my channel. Like I'm all down for if you want me to look at something for like constructive criticism, but like just, I don't know, Don't beg.
Well, like, I mean, I get that if you're a new channel and you're starting out, getting those first initial views are like the toughest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, getting traction. But I mean, you gotta have a little bit more tact about it. You gotta like work it in a conversation. That's always the fun part of self-advertising. You slowly nudge the conversation to like animation, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, I really like animation." "Oh, you do? I make animation too." And they're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
really? You do?" "Yeah, it's on my channel." "Oh, but you know, you don't have to see, but you know, like if you give me some feedback, I'm trying to get better and learn." And so then they go to your channel, and then they're just like, "Holy shit, this is really good."
Kind of like how we met there a little bit there. Who said that? No. But no, I totally get it. Like I said, I'm all down for that. But like, or like the people who, I guess, okay, it's more so the people who demand it. Like they're just like, go look at my channel. No.
Or they're begging for subs, and then you go to their channel and there's like no content.
Yeah, you're right. It's like, oh.
Like, no, I have really good like playlists and stuff. And it's like, okay, that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, it's not yours. I had one person comment on my one of my videos. It was like a really long comment about like how it could be better, and I'm all down for it. I like getting constructive criticism. So like, you know, it sounded like he was an animator. He knew what he was talking about, but I looked at his channel and there was just nothing there, and I'm like, bro.
Oh, when they critique you, but then they don't have any content of their own, so you're like, I mean, your comments aren't being backed up with credibility.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. So
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what he did. Like he had absolutely nothing on his channel, and like I would have respected what he said, his opinion, but it's like I had nothing to go with. Like, so I'm just like, shut up. Hi, JDS Radius. I'm gonna try my best to stay safe. Like,
but then if I come along and I say the same exact things, you like, oh wait, you have credibility.
because you're actually an animator, you do things. Like, and like the thing is though, is like you're different. Like you're Pikapetey. If you said my animation was pure shit, I'd be like, okay, that's all right. This is fine.
I would never say it's pure shit. I would find something to improve upon it, though. I mean, I would call you out if you did like subpar work, knowing you did subpar work. I would be like, you know, you can do better. That's all I need to say. I know you can do better.
Like, fucking do better. I know the real you do better than this.
I know you can do better than this. It's like, okay.
Okay. Sure. What the fuck? My screen just turned black. Oh, what happened? Oh no. Oh, what happened? Oh my god. My file just got corrupted. Oh.
And save.
Oh my god, let me see. Oh god, let me see what happened. Oh, okay, saved it. Oh! Now, has that happened to you, where you, like, something just gets corrupted and it's just like the majority of what you were working on is gone?
Yeah, that's happened many times. I work in 3D, remember?
Oh yeah, you're right. I get so butthurt when that happens. Like, I don't even want to do it anymore. I'm like, nope, that's it, I'm done.
With 3D, it's more easier to begin again. 2D, it's a little bit different because you've lost the zone.
Mm-hmm.
But you always have to tell yourself, I've done it once, I can do it again faster, because all of the creative decisions that you're making have already been made. You just know what to do.
What do you like working better with, 3D or 2D?
I mean, I love 2D because it's not like my main day job, but I'm sure if it was my main day job, I would get like burnt out really quickly. I don't like staying on one thing. I like all aspects of production.
Would you say 2D's harder?
No, I mean, each one's harder in its own way. Like, 3D is harder because it's so fucking technical, and you have to pay attention to all this, like, technical bullcrap. 2D is a little bit more straightforward, but it's hard because you have to, like, be a super artist.
See, I figured 3D would be, like, a bit easier, just because you, like, once you make the model, it's pretty much made, you kind of just move it to your... You move it around, correct?
That's not false, but it's a gross understatement. That is
See, I have never worked 3D, so I have no idea. Please enlighten me.
Here's one of the character rigs I've made. All of these little joints are... all have to be animated very well.
Mm-hmm.
And even then, on a feature rig, this isn't as nearly as much of rigs, joints that you can master. Then every single control on him has at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different curves to pay attention to. Normally don't...
So yeah, it's just it's tedious as fuck, basically.
Yeah, and then the rotation on the gimbals can screw you up, and because the motion can stack its way up the hierarchy, errors will compile on top of each other, to the point where it gets to the end of the chain, the parent chain, and all of your errors could amplify each other to the point it's like, looks like your character has Parkinson's disease. So you have to be very, very meticulous in how you actually pose and move everything. Otherwise you could royally screw it up. And it gets even more complex depending on what motion that you're doing, because if you have a character walking over, picking up something from the ground, then you have to do like link. The hierarchy gets nuts.
Well, now I know.
And knowing is half the battle. G.I.
G.I. Joe!
If you're doing 3D by yourself, getting to the point where you can finally animate the character is a long and difficult process, especially if you're not experienced in rigging, because if you make a mistake with your character rig, you won't know if you made a mistake with your character rig until you're waist deep in your animation and everything starts exploding on you.
Oh, that sounds awful.
That's why Source Filmmaker is very, very popular, because you don't need to know all of that. You just pull from the asset library of other people. Now, if you wanted to make something new that's not part of the asset library, then it becomes a hassle, because you have to go through all of these technical loops to get it done.
Robin, I love you. I am looking at the chat. I'm just trying to get my animation done. I have not disowned you. It's okay. I don't hate you. No, stop it. Hi, Spoopy. I notice you. Look, I have like 2 days to get this shit done because I want this fucking posted before the hurricane hits because I'm not gonna have power for a week. Which is gonna be fan-fucking-tastic.
Social media is so funny though. Like every single year, it's like they forget what hurricanes are like, and they're like, "Oh my god, the world is ending."
It's all the media just striking fear, dude. It's
Well, yeah, because when news channels get discovered because they're a business and the advertisers, the more they can fearmonger their viewers, the more the viewers are gonna run out and buy things.
yeah, because like already they were saying like it's so strong they might make it a category 6. And it's like, okay.
But category 6 doesn't exist.
Exactly. But it's so strong. They just might do it. And it's like, that's just making people freak out. Like, oh my god, it's a category 6. There isn't a category 6. Oh! Oh, no, I'll be right back. My headphones are dying. I gotta get a charger. BRB.
Oh, the other person might call is She Butters. What's it like working on the same animation for several months? What's it like listening to the same song for several months? Or telling the same joke for several months? Or eating the same food for several months? That kind of gives you an idea. Now, if you're doing a music video, if you want to do like a music video and you're doing the entire song, that's even worse, because I'll tell you what happens. It's not like hearing the same song for several months as you work on it. Oh, no, it's even worse. You have to listen to the song. You have to pay attention to the song, dissect the song, think about the song over and over and over and over again for 8 hours a day for months on end. Gets so bad. You hear the song in its entirety when you're trying to sleep because it's playing on loop in your head. You go crazy. Yeah, good morning, Baltimore. That was absolute torture. Good morning, Baltimore. I want to pull out my hair. I hate all of those characters. All of the characters in BronyCon, the BronyCon mascots, I hate them. I hate them so much. I want to burn all of them, especially Main Event, because her hair was just god-awful to animate.
I just came in as something terrible. What happened?
But I'm glad other people who went to BronyCon and they saw the animation and they really liked it. I'm happy.
It sounded like you were very angry.
It's just, PTSD production flashbacks.
Oh.
Just the horrors of animation production.
For what in particular?
The BronyCon opening ceremonies animation. Good morning, Baltimore.
Oh.
I actually had to have a pep talk with my team at the very end. I was like, you do not let the general public tell what we went through, because a lot of people are going to love this animation, and you do not taint it.
Tell them you enjoyed working on it, and you would do it again.
No, I told them, you tell them that you smile and nod, and you tell them that you're glad that they enjoyed it. It was a lot of work, and it's not lying. And I was like, if I catch any of you like telling exactly what the production was like, I'll make sure you'll never work anywhere in the animation industry.
I will ruin you.
I didn't say those words, but I was just like, But I think everyone became less salty when they finally saw the comments that people were like, "Oh my god, this thing made the convention," and I was like, "Yeah, see, this is why you don't like taint our projects." Because it is stressful. It's very stressful to make an animation on time.
Oh my god. Just making map parts, I have felt stressed just from doing that.
We had to
oh god, it's due.
We had to make an entire 3.5 minute music, Broadway style music video with sweeping camera shots and crowds.
Oh, God bless your soul.
Within 40 days. And we had no...
How many were there of you?
5. There was me and 5 other novice animators.
Oh, God bless your soul. Bless your heart. That's one pet peeve right there. People are just like, make more animations! Do you understand how long it takes to make a single fucking animation?
No, we finished a week early.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, so we finally got it done. Normally how those things go down is that you're running the animations on the flash drive and you're running to the event an hour before the opening ceremonies. It's normally how those things go down. But no, we finished in time where we could get a nice sleep, and me
good.
and my co-director were just hung over when it premiered.
Ugh, why?
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do what's called the extreme pose. So you're pushing past the key pose. Do you think animation has changed my life? Most definitely. My whole entire identity is animating. I don't know who I am if I cannot animate.
That's how I feel about drawing in general.
If I get to the point where I can't animate and I can't draw, just take me out back and just end me. Just drag me out to the backyard and just put a bullet in my head, because I'll just be sitting around waiting for it anyways.
That's how I feel too. Like, I always felt like if for whatever reason, say like I lost both of my arms, I wouldn't be like, fuck, I have no arms. I'd be like, I can't draw. I'm dead. Go ahead. Let's go. Let's do this.
No, animation has gotten me into contact with the most amazing people I've ever met. It's gotten me a career. It's gotten me a lifestyle that I didn't think was possible. And it's gotten me like a crazy, really good tight-knit circle of friends. And some random people that like the stuff that I do, which is crazy enough that they like throw money at me every month, which I don't understand.
I got my very first patron on Patreon, and I was just like, I feel like that too. It's like whenever people donate to me, I'm just like, or no, okay. The biggest thing is that people say I inspire them, and I'm just like, how?
Yeah, I'm always just like, no. When they're like, you inspire me. First, I'm like, oh, thank you, but then also I'm like, why? I mean, there's so many other better artists to choose from.
That's what I say too. Like, I'm like, oh, thank you, man, it's really sweet, but it's like, I'm not that good. There's a lot better.
You sure? Like, I'm the one who inspired you? I mean, there's a lot of other artists out there that could draw circles around me. You sure I'm the guy?
Yeah, you
sure you got the right person?
Like, let me show you some other people.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm the one. It's so weird. Well, again, also, I'm not good at taking compliments anyway, so I'm just like, oh yeah.
One thing I really strive for, and kudos to the pony people to teach me this and going to the conventions and doing the convention things. What I try to do, and I think I was getting the hang of it this because I met Andre Deja one time at CTN, and when I talked to him, I didn't realize it was Andre Deja. I just talked to this guy who turned his entire attention to me and literally made me feel like I was the only person in that room. You know, like I was the only thing that mattered to him at that moment in time, and I just immediately just opened up all my insecurities to him. It's like what was bothering me and stuff, and he gave me a pat on the back, and he's just like, no, dude, like you'll figure it out and stuff, and I'm like, oh, thanks. And then I found out later that was Andre Deja, with the creator of Scar and Jafar and all of the Disney villains that you love.
Yeah, you know.
But I want to be that too. Like, so when I meet fans or whatever. And so this year I really tried to practice it. Like, when I meet a fan at like a convention or whatever, like no matter how awkward the conversation is or how much they need a shower, I will really try to strive to make them feel comfortable.
Try to just make them feel special.
Try to make them feel special. Try to make them like they are the, like, meeting them in the convention is like the highlight of my convention.
Right.
You know, like that's the highlight. Like, and that gets really tough to do. It's taught me a lot, though. You have to be really humble.
Like how? Like what do you like? What's an example?
Okay, so one individual was in a wheelchair, and you know, dribbled a bit or whatever, but he was totally fine. Took a while to, you know, get his words out and stuff, and then showed me his sketchbook, so I had to like lean over him, but his catheter bag broke.
Oh no!
And I was just like, oh, dude. And I saw it. I was like, oh, dude, I think your bag is leaking. And he's just like, I could see him, just dread on his face, and I'm just like, no, dude, like, okay, you go take care of it. I'll like go get people, and we'll clean up. Like, don't worry, man. Like, we'll definitely take care of this.
Aww.
And try to get him to stop him from panicking, because I mean that's not.
Yeah, he's mortified, you know?
He's mortified. So I made him feel better. We've gone away, and then I pulled over with someone. I was like, okay, this is like the blow-up area with like kids in bare feet walking around. You need to clean this puddle up really quick. But no, he was an interesting dude. Like later on, I came and found him later on, and I was just like, dude, like, did you get it fixed? And he was just like, oh man, yeah, you know. It broke, and you know, I got away. And I was like, dude, no problem. Like, I took care of it. It's all good. And he was like, oh, thank you so much. Like
That's something I would want to do. Good.
But yeah, no, it just really. That's why I like those conventions. I mean, they can be. A lot of people, they make fun of BronyCon and stuff. It's like, oh, it's a cringe fest and blah blah blah. And it's like, yeah, you know, you got a whole bunch of awkward people in the same convention. It's great. We're all awkward.
That's something I would like to do if I ever got to that point where if I went to a convention and like people would like actually want to meet me and whatnot. That'd be awesome. I'd love to meet people.
Well, the worst mistake I've made, though, I guess, and I didn't realize it until later. So, I have a lot of younger fans in the convention, and there was like 13-year-old girls. Like, they came up to me and they talked to me, and I was talking to them, and we just got in a conversation about you know, animation, and I didn't think of anything of it, and I was just like, and because I was on my way to get some ice cream, and I was just like, oh, hey, well, do you want to continue this? I'm going to get ice cream. Do you want some ice cream? I'll buy ice cream. And because I really want some ice cream. And so I bought her ice cream, and then we're talking along, and we walk back to the lobby, and then this guy comes up, and he's just like, where have you been? I've been looking all over for you. And I was like, oh, no, I was with Petey. And this guy gives me the stink eye. like I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, Stink Eye. And I'm just like, whoa, what's going on here? But I realized later that probably was her dad. And so from his perspective, he has his 13-year-old daughter going off with this grown man.
Oh no!
And I'm like, and I was driving, and I had to pull over to the side of the road, and I'm just like, oh shit. Oh, that would have looked really, really bad from his perspective.
Yeah. Say hello, girls, you want some ice cream?
I didn't think anything of it. I was just like, oh wait, I'll buy her ice cream because she's a cool fan, and we're talking about animation. Let's go get ice cream.
Oh my god. Oh, that would have been terrible.
Gosh. You know, you gotta. There's a weird dynamic that can start arising out when you start getting more subs and stuff. Is that there's those haters that will try to build a case against you, and I say it in that way. Well, they'll dig through every single thing that you've done, and they'll find every infraction that you've made, things that you offhandedly said, and they'll compile it into one thing, and you can edit anybody. With enough footage, you can make anybody look like the most terrible person on the earth.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And it's all just to, like, I don't know why, but it's they run into, like, cognitive priming. Will they'll just be like, oh my god, I can't believe so and so did this, like, it's so bad, and their friends were like, who? What are you talking about? Oh, this, and they explained, like, from their perspective what happened. They're like, here, watch this video. This is them doing it, and since they're already cognitively primed, the video might be
they don't know any better.
They don't know any better. The video might be neutral itself, but because the people all of a sudden watching it are cognitively primed to think, oh, this person's causing a social infraction, then they'll suddenly agree, oh yeah, no, that is the guy that's pretty, you know, that is an asshole.
Yeah, like what? So I saw something like there's like dab on the haters. Like what is the issue? Like why would you have haters? I don't get this.
You been talking about Jake Paul?
Is that who it is?
Yeah, Jake Paul. Okay, Jake Paul and Logan Paul, they came over from Vine. And the thing with Jake Paul is that most of the people on YouTube, they're within like 10 to 12 or 13 age group. That's the age group that most of your audience on YouTube is. So you have Jake Paul and Logan Paul. They're technically adults. They're financially independent, and they have their own house to live in. They're basically adult, but they portray the mindset of a 10 to 13-year-old. It's an act.
Okay.
They know this. They know their audience, and they push merchandise, and basically that's what's going on. Well, because you have because those brothers, they pretty much film every single aspect of their life. It's so easy to comb through it and find the one infraction that they did, and makes them look bad, and then you plaster it everywhere. Basically, it's people that are jealous that they've gotten popular really fast, and they want to take them out of the YouTube social hierarchy, so there can be a power vacuum, it's called, to make way for a new Jake Paul.
Didn't realize there was so much like politics with YouTube.
There's politics with everything. The more higher that you climb, the higher you climb the social hierarchy ladder, the more political your situation becomes.
Lovely.
So you get to the point where if you're the president of the United States, and even though that you said I'm going to donate $1 million of my own money, you know, of not taxpayers' money, but my own money to the hurricane relief fund, people still try to spin that in a way of like, well, where's the money coming from? Is it coming from your foundation? Because I don't really think that you're donating your own personal funds if it's coming from your foundation.
It's funny because I know exactly what you're talking about.
And it's like, he's still donating $1 million.
Yeah, especially since this person also does not take a presidential salary.
Yeah.
But you know, that's apparently bad.
And then Jimmy Kimmel says, I'm gonna donate $1 million to the hurricane relief, and he's a hero.
Mm-hmm. Which, by the way, not dissing anyone, but I saw a video. Kevin Hart was like, I'm gonna donate $25,000. I'm like, that's it? Like, you're Kevin Hart, you have millions, like, only 20, like, to me, I feel like if I was in their shoes, $25,000, that's like a few bucks to me, you know?
And then you have, like, a YouTuber, you know, like, and then Jake Paul, he goes down to actually aid in volunteering and rescuing people down in Hurricane Harvey and stuff. And because he's the top YouTuber and the fastest growing and his situation is very political, people try to spin it and go like, oh, you're not really down there to actually helping people. You're just down there to make you look good.
Oh, yeah, you know.
And it's just like, okay, so you rather have him not be down there and helping people? Like,
right. Yeah, that's one thing. It drives me nuts with people is like you were saying, they have to spin it. Like, why can't we just be happy that someone's actually there trying to help somebody? They're trying to help people.
And then if it's funny because if you point that out, you have the bias of people. If you point out and go, yeah, but on your channel you did the same thing. You went down and helped hurricane victims, and you vlogged the entire thing. It's up on your channel. Oh yeah, well, that's different.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why?
Yeah,
how is it different?
Thank you, Snailbird. I'm happy you agree. Snailbird says that things are getting real with Pikapetey and Shay, and I'm just silently agreeing and nodding my head.
Oh, I love this channel with the Pikachu channel. And I have the pink themes, and I draw cringy butt art with like, you know, like a cat person right here with this like little tail coming out, and you know, it's farting. Why not? Because people see that and they leave me alone. They're like, oh, he's just like some cringy furry brony thing. and they leave me alone. And so the people that actually know me know that I have a lot of these insights into things.
Like, we think about other things besides cringy brony things. We actually have opinions on things. It's crazy. People just like
no, it comes real in hand when you play dumb, especially when you knowing that you're talking to a recruiter for a job, like a job recruiter. And these people, they basically, the way they work is that they will try to talk down your pay so they can get more of your paycheck. And so you play you play dumb up until negotiation, and then you whip out the negotiation guns, and then you just like they're just like and I'm like, it's like, right, yes, no, okay, make up the contract, let's go, sign it, and then they make it up, and then bam, you can get it.
Robin says, can we talk about how opinions are a thing? They are not. You cannot have an opinion. They are not a thing.
People put too much value into their own opinion. That's why credibility is a thing. You know, if some like, you know, some 3-year-old comes up to you and starts talking to you about, not a 3-year-old, but let's say a some fat guy comes up and talks to you about like cardiovascular disease or whatever, and says that you need to probably like run a little bit more. You'd be like, okay, yeah, whatever, but you don't do that yourself. But if your doctor is also a physical trainer and like in incredible shape, is like, no, you're gonna get diabetes if you like don't shed this weight. And cardiovascular disease, you're like, you have more credibility because you went to med school and stuff.
Right, exactly.
I'm going to talk to you. Or some guy off the street would be like, no, I'll operate on that tumor. You'd probably be like, no.
How about you not?
You got wisdom teeth that need to be pulled? Here, lie down on this, like, on the slab, and I'll hit you over the head with a mallet.
He pulls out a hammer. I got it.
I got it. So, let's get those wisdom teeth out with a hammer and chisel. You'd probably be like, no.
It drives me nuts now how you literally cannot have an opinion anymore. People just get all over your ass.
Oh, that's literally tribalism. Okay, so I've been studying behavioral sciences and especially like the evolution of the brain, and what the evolutionary advantage it is for people to form in tribes. Now remember. How people become radicalized is that, do you ever wonder why you feel like you have anxiety when you're left behind by your like friends?
Oh god, it's terrible. Yes.
Do you ever wonder why in the human brain why it does that?
No.
No?
I mean, I just figured I was anxious. I don't know. Tell me all about this.
Why would let's say evolutionary? Why that would be a thing that your brain would do, instead of like, you know, you leave a cat alone, it's fine. Why is a cat fine? Why does a cat not freak out, but you freak out when your friends leave you behind? Cause
is it the sense of just being left behind, just alone, or
no? It's because not being part of. Okay, so cats are not social animals. Yes, they technically are, but they're not like, they don't have the social hierarchy and dynamics, whereas like dogs do, or people do. So now I'm looking at people as through the lens of an animal documentary, like behavioral animal documentary. And ancient humans they're social animals, they're social primates, all right? And you cannot, an ancient person cannot survive on their own. Like, if you think about all of the humans that's ever existed when we were primal humans, the ones that were totally fine being left alone probably were killed by a carnivore or some other natural disasters. So all the ones that had fear of being left alone or being left behind of the group, they develop that anxiety so that doesn't happen. So no matter what, they'll stay with their tribe. They'll knit together. It's a very close group, and that's how the human species has survived to now. All right. So what that does is that this connection will trump any rational idea that you have in your head. That's how people become rationalized, because they like their friends, they don't want to lose their friends, but then they suddenly find out their friends are like totally into killing this other group of people. How do you rationalize that? You dehumanize the other group of people. So you're not actually killing...
Very interesting.
You're not actually killing, or you're not actually the faults of the other group of people. You basically dehumanize them.
Right.
They're monsters. They're stupid. They're idiots. They're racists. Whatever you can to dehumanize them. And that's how people, when those are barriers are crossed, they tend to collapse their hands on their ears and then go la 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 la, no, not listening. You're just and then they whip out the ad hominem style argument where you don't listen to the points of the argument being made. You just attack the character of the person making the argument. So you're like, well, yeah, you're just saying that because you're a bigot. I don't have to listen to you because you're a faggot or whatever it is. It's an ad hominem style argument, which doesn't have any valid points. But anyways, yeah.
Getting political on here. Love it. I would say if we're gonna learn a lesson from this, it's just pretty much if you have a difference in opinion with someone, okay, just accept it. It's okay.
Well, it's more if you have a different opinion and you're trying to defend your opinion, there's literally nothing you can do against someone who's dehumanized you.
Very true.
Because to them, they're not talking to another person. To them, they're talking to a monster, a creature.
Right.
So the best thing you can do is just back away. Because a lot of times, a lot of the radical groups, radicalization, they don't run on structured hierarchy or structured like establishment. They run on like more of a primal, a type of hierarchy that like a lot of chimpanzees naturally fall into. It's basically you have your inner circle, and those are where all of the alphas are, and they're the cool people. You want to be like the super cool people, and they know that they're cool and they're tough, and they're just like you basically like the owner of the jail yard. And they're tough and they're big and they know it and they own this place.
Right.
Oh shit, I gotta go. It's late. It's 11:50.
Ooh, you late.
What?
You late.
Yeah, I'm gonna send all my streamers to you.
Okay. Sounds good.
Alrighty. So everyone, we're gonna go raid Chi Butters.
Is it even a raid if you're telling me it's a raid though?
Sure.
Okay.
Everyone spam poop emojis.
I mean, okay.
I'm
that's
gonna
fine.
put poop emojis in there. She just needs more poop. Just more poop. All of the poop. There you go. There's the link.
Thank you so much, Chef.
There's the link.
Absolutely. Alright, man. Nice talking to you.
Alright, see ya.
Adios.